Yeah. You know what? I got into a weird debate with my girlfriend about like how if I went on a date with a girl,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the date, we went back to our place and like she blew me, but then she had a penis, like she was trans.
Yeah.
She was like, "Well, would you blow her back?" I was like, "I don't know if I could." Well, then she's like, "That's fucked up because you just let her blow you."
Yeah, it's you got a tit for tat, buddy.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
but I'll jerk her off. I just don't know if I could put it in my mouth. That's my problem.
Yeah, the mouth is aggressive.
Yeah, but she put mine in her mouth, right, in this hypothetical situation.
But she knew you. So in this scenario,
Yeah.
you didn't know she had a piece.
Correct.
Well,
So-
but she knew you did.
Yeah. Oh, okay. True. So how am I in the wrong here?
You're not
Yeah.
technically obligated. In fact, excuse me. I think
You should be kind of angry.
internally, but I would say the gentlemanly thing to do
Is to just jerk
is
her
to
off.
be like, look,
Yeah.
yeah,
I can't blow you.
I've done this to myself plenty.
Exactly.
So I know how the mechanics of this works.
And this is hard to fuck up.
It's hard to, What do you, well, let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I think, at the very least, this is, you know how to do it. And you're not prepared for this.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for that at all.
This. You've been prepping for this your whole
I'll
life.
do it with my eyes
All
closed.
day.
Yeah, it's
Literally
yeah.
with your eyes closed. When you don't have a phone. You got to go back to the highlight.
Oh, yeah.
But, and like, would you spit on it?
Yeah, I try to make this as pleasurable as I can
more
without
can you ask
putting it in my mouth.
No,
Yeah,
don't put it in.
Yeah.
But you're still using your mouth if you spit on it.
That is true.
Extra gentlemanly.
I am blowing her by proxy
Yes.
through my hand.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
A true gentleman.
A true gentleman. Yeah. And I said this even when I had this conversation with my girlfriend. I was like, I'll jerk her off.
Yeah.
I'll jerk her off.
Good.
But she's like, come on, you just let her blow you. Come on, that's fucked
No,
up.
he's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything. Let alone use spit from his mouth or his hand, and he's doing both. So he can that's more than enough.
I'm a good guy.
What do you do with the cum? Where do you shoot it?
Oh, I don't think that far ahead. In this scenario,
Yeah.
halfway into it, she was going to be like, you fucking suck at this stuff.
No, you're good at it. We just talked about how good at this.
Right.
You have to be good at it.
I could have her come on my hand or maybe on her belly. That would be kind of hot if she comes on her belly.
Sick.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
But is that what she wants?
Well, okay, yeah. What would she want in this scenario?
But does that even matter at this point because she's getting jerked off by you?
True.
You don't want to do this.
I didn't want to do this.
being a gentleman.
Yeah, I thought she was a cis she, but now she's a trans she.
she's a trans
She tricked me.
Not
Yeah.
that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm still jerking her off.
I would argue there's something wrong with not telling you.
Yeah. But at this point, we're beyond that.
Okay.
Are we beyond that?
I think so.
Okay.
It's 2025. We have to be beyond this.
Right.
and-
But she's taking a risk. Like, what if I wasn't
She
so
is.
liberal?
It's a
What if I was a
fact.
Republican conservative cuck? You
Yeah.
know?
But you're not. Thank God. There's a cut point. I think it's for her to take that level of risk. She either A, really likes you, or B, gets off on the risk.
Ooh, that's kinky.
And
Yeah.
either way, I think I would still jerk her off.
I'm jerking this lady off. I'm jerking her
But
off
I think there's an obligation there.
to jerk her off.
Out of either an emotional, kind of like attaboy if she really likes you, or out of respect for the kink.
Yes. Or
it's-
just out of respect for her. You know?
Yeah, but if her kink is to play fast and loose with potentially a guy who could, kill her,
The shit out of her. Yeah.
and you're not that guy, mad respect.
Yeah, mad respect. I'll even tap her on the shoulder as I do it.
Yeah,
You know?
good job.
Good job,
Good job,
buddy.
ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta
Good
call
job.
her ma'am. Raj.
Sorry.
You gotta really sell it.
It's okay.
This was like a 10-minute conversation.
On
My
behalf
first
of all
slip.
trans people, I forgive you.
How much more progressive can we be? It's been 10 minutes.
Do you want to? You want to see it? We can really go for it if you want.
Yeah. This lady has absolutely nothing to complain about. Yeah.
This imaginary lady. Yeah.
What would you do in this situation? Would you jerk her off? Oh no, you already said you probably
100%.
blow her. Yeah.
100%.
Would you blow her? I mean, if you're gonna blow a penis for the first time ever in your life, it's probably best to blow a girl's penis.
The first time I've ever done that.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't done
Who's to
this.
say?
Oh, true.
Who's to say?
Yeah.
Not me. It depends. That depends on. I don't know.
Yeah. See,
It's
this
tough.
is
How big is it?
It's average. It's like
Average.
3 inches hard, average size. Yeah.
That is average. I'm
just going based off of me.
I choose to believe. From our experience. Honestly, I think
It's big enough that you could wrap your hand.
How
hand
hot
around
is she?
it. She's smoking.
I'd blow her.
Yeah.
I get it just. All right, we're entering dangerous territory. I would blow her. The end.
Okay.
If she's hot.
Right.
If she's not hot, if she looks like you, I'm not gonna blow her.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I would shake your hand with one hand and then jerk you off with the
Hey, I'm
other.
still getting the handy.
You're still
Okay.
getting two.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. If she was so hot, would you swallow?
I mean, if I'm gonna be a gentleman, I gotta go all the way.
Right.
You gotta look. I've had plenty of people swallow pieces of me that they certainly didn't want to. So I might,
Pieces? What the fuck are they swallowing?
just my cum.
Okay. Why is it coming out in
They're
chunks?
biting chunks my dick off. No, look. Out of respect for the many women who've swallowed my cum, I will take one for the team.
Okay.
Swallow her semen myself.
But
she has to be like.
She's got to be smoking.
She has to be like
a 10. 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Like fucking Sydney Sweeney level.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Or Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer, I'd swallow. Oh, the girl from Euphoria, the trans actress from Euphoria.
I have not watched Euphoria.
Really?
I've only seen select clips
from
Euphoria.
Okay, of course, I know what clips you're talking about. But has Hunter Schafer been in anything
that he would know about? No.
The prequel to the Hunger Games.
I didn't even know that. You've done a lot of research on that.
Let me get my phone. I'll look at Hunter Schafer.
Hunter Schafer. I'm telling you, she's swallow worthy.
Hunter Schafer.
Hunter
Yeah. I'd swallow that.
Yeah, you'd swallow Schafer.
For sure.
She's a looker.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Isn't that crazy though? Like, I wonder if girls do the same thing with men. Like, the hotness level determines what we'll do with their cum. Like, if they're not that hot, I'll let it spill on the floor. But if they're super hot, I'll swallow.
Yeah.
I wonder if ladies do that. They probably do that.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
But
Ladies
the cum
are
doesn't
pigs, too.
change.
Huh?
The cum doesn't change.
What do you mean cum doesn't change?
Like, it's just, at the end of the day, it's still cum.
No, it all tastes different.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste better if you look better.
Yeah, but it's like, do I want a second date with this guy?
Oh, right.
There's a methodology behind swallowing, I think.
In my head, I'm like, that's the palate. It's you're
This guy's cum's mouthfeel is not. It's sink worthy. It's not stomach worthy. No, there's come on, you gotta
but the psychological, but there is some psyche to this, right? Because like, if you share a drink with someone, who's like not so hot, you're probably gonna like do one of these where you like pour it into your mouth. But if she's super hot,
for sure, like wipe the one hitter off in your pants. Yeah, no, that's there's a.
But nothing changes. It's still saliva. I mean, hotter saliva doesn't taste any different than.
There's also a message being sent.
Yeah.
Too like a subtle. It's not subtle, but it's like a subtle message. All right, we'll go to the bathroom real quick, and then that's like the sign to put your clothes on and leave and never talk to her again.
Right.
Or if she looks you dead in the eyes and fucking gulps it down.
Then
Yeah.
we got to keep her.
Yeah. What is this show?
What is happening?
Turned into? What are we doing? We have to cut all of this.
Nope, we're keeping it all in. We got a few minutes left.
No, what do we got? What are the topics we have?
I mean, well, let's talk about would you fuck a trans person in the ass?
Hunter Schafer, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole other. No, we don't have to do this. The answer is yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. I've seen some hot trans women. They're really attractive.
They are. Look, man. 2025 rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk future we all wanted.
Yes.
You can have anything you want, and some stuff you don't.
Right.
But
Correct.
the other stuff's good enough where maybe you do want it.
Yeah, I like the fact that there's this huge gamut. There's this big spectrum now where you can choose and pick things from.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I do appreciate that now in my older age. When I was younger, everything was just black and white. You know, straight or weird.
was
It
the
wasn't even
illusion of
gay.
choice.
Yeah. It was an
Now
illusion.
choice is real.
Yes.
Yes. Now you have ultimate choice.
I do appreciate the choices.
Yeah.
I'm a big buffet guy.
Yeah?
You know, put down everything. Let me pick and choose.
I want a little shrimp with my burger.
Yeah.
I want a little broccolini with my French toast.
Yeah. I want a little noodle in my clam.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You open the clam up, and there's a bigger noodle in there.
There's a bigger noodle already in there.
Yeah.
But that's Well, I'm glad. You know, I was always curious about this with Webb. I was like, what would he do in this
I
situation?
couldn't wait to talk about literally all of this for 40 minutes.
Well, you had to be delusional to think that this was going to be serious.
I came in here. Here's another video guy in comedy. We're just going to talk about how cameras work.
That'd be the most
45 minutes.
boring podcast ever.
Would you suck a trans person's cock?
There we go.
Which
This is the James Webb everybody wants to know about.
And there's a reason. Again, like I stated at the beginning, why I'm behind the camera.
Sam and Gary's going to see this and be like, what the
I'm sure
fuck
Sam, this is the first thing Sam and Gary are going to watch. Buddies, if you see this, it's been very fun touring with you guys. And I hope that whoever you replace me with can bench more than me, because they can't. But
It's not even like they can miss it because it's been the entire episode.
it certainly has been the whole episode.
And the crazy thing is, Mark is going to see this and be like, nothing's changed. I know this guy.
Yeah, I love Jimmy. Oh, yep. The thing I dreaded most. I'm the cat right over here from Brooklyn. Has happened in the most spectacular way already.
Damn, you traveled all the way over here for this?
From Brooklyn, I did. This cost me money, and which is fine.
You'll
It's going
make
to
it
cost me my
back.
career too.